Alright, people. Season 5 is just around the corner, and everyone's out there just trying to find out what's going to be OP, what's going to be meta, what's going to be this, what's going to be that. Now, even though we don't know what's actually coming out because Blizzard likes to change things the last minute and everything's theoretical at this point, I'm going to keep going with this Pain Gorger thing just because I like the engagement of Pain Gorgers with the Rogue. Now, maybe not as good as the Barbarian's Pain Gorger effects right now, but I think it's still very, very good. As you can see here, it's still melting at 115, and we're going to be pushing higher and higher. We've done up to 125, and I've got suboptimal gear, so we're going to be trying to get some better gear, pushing it up. But I want to talk some theoretical stuff right now, build crafting, and what this might happen, what might happen to this in this next season. So we have a pretty cool little engagement here with Shadow Imbuement with the Pain Gorgers. As you can see, right, we're marking dudes with the Pain Gorgers with the Flurry, and we're infecting them with the Shadow Imbuement. They're blowing up. They're getting extra vulnerable. They're making sure everything's vulnerable. Every time that Shadow Imbuement blows up, right, that is also marking them with the Pain Gorgers again. So we're keeping those Pain Gorger marks up. Now, right now, if they're vulnerable, the Pain Gorger, it hits for 1 or 2 million. Sometimes higher. But the thing that's really holding it back with the Victimize build is that most of the damage is coming from Victimize. So next season, that's all going to change because it looks like Victimize is getting a nerf, and we're probably going to be using close quarters combat and some of these ridiculous items that are coming out to buff your primary damage by 300% and your skill damage and all this crazy stuff. So we're probably going to be relying more on raw damage, which raw damage is really good for the Pain Gorgers, right? It's going to bring the base damage of that thing up. We're looking, maybe 10, 15 million ticks on this thing. So that's really good. And if any of you remember back in season 0, season 1, when Icy Alchemist was straight broken, that thing was ridiculous. And so we're probably, Icy Alchemist has only actually gotten a buff since then damage-wise, but it got nerfed because it was triggering off of primary attacks, right? Primary attacks were kind of technically, hitting a frosted shadow target, but we are getting in season 5, right, that ability to turn our primary attacks into frost attacks, and we do have Shadow Imbuement. So mind you, that Icy Alchemist I think is going to be very, very good, and it's going to hit very hard. It's also going to make sure everything is frozen. We have a lot of modifiers to frozen damage. So I think that kind of in a way Icy Alchemist can replace Victimize. Maybe not as much damage per tick, but right, we'll see. It's going to be interesting. But that's going to give you your AoE effect along with the Shadow Imbuement, right? So we could see some silly stuff, and we could see kind of Icy Alchemist come back with this build, and that gives you that AoE damage that we just melt groups before. Like this group right here, just watch it, just gets absolutely destroyed. You can see all those Pain Gorger stacks. Imagine those things doing 10 times more than that. It's crazy. Now boss damage. The Icy Alchemist is only going to be proccing when he's stunned, but he's going to be stunned a lot. So you can also optimize for CC. So I think that this is going to be great. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and then like and subscribe if you are enjoying this, so I can keep making content like this. Like I said, probably going to be going through a bunch of different uniques and just trying a bunch of crazy crap out. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned because I might find something broken. That's what I do. All right, well, finish this boss up. Let's see if just die already. Yeah, all right, cool, he's dead. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.